It is time for another review. Hello, Steve, Canadian Sasquatch, coming at you with another third annual Canadian Sasquatch Mead Challenge Mead Review. Excuse me. And if you don't know whose intro music that was, then whose rock have you been laying under? This is the mead we got. Peach Mead. In glass carboys for 21 months. Bottled 10/18/2017. It's a bad label. That's going to be a mark knocked off. Because we don't know what kind of honey. We don't know whose it is. Well, we do know whose it is because that intro music, that was a hint. That's right. Mr. Kevin Clements over there at Clements Homebrew. So we are gonna pop that puppy open. We're gonna do it once again. There it is. Brew tibbers. So let me put you guys down so I can crack that open so we can come back for the pour. And we're back. And there was no hiss. And I get green peach aroma right off the bottle. So let's come on down. That sucker is what we call crystal clear. I mean, you can see right through it. It's starting to get a little hazy because the glass is clouding up because of the humidity. You can go like this. But yeah, that is crystal clear. So let's get some aroma on this. I do get the honey notes from it. Definitely get honey. I would want to say wildflower honey, but no idea since not on the label, but it does remind me of a wildflower honey. And I do continue to get the green peach, like an unripe peach aroma on it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting off of it. So let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Kevin. Thank you very much for being a part of the third annual Canadian Sasquatch Mead Challenge. So it's fairly dry, not overly dry, just a little bit drier than I prefer. It's not bad. I don't really get too much peach off of it at this point. Oh, there it is. It takes a little bit after you've taken your sip for it to show up. There's just a little faint peach. Again, it's following along with the green peach, unripe, which I'm actually cool with. I like green peaches, unripe peaches. I like to be able to crunch into a peach. Yes, I am that kind of person. There is an astringency to it that's just a little off-putting. It's not horrible. It's just right there at the tip of the sip. I'm not quite sure what that is yet, but as with my mead reviews, this is straight out of the fridge. I'm gonna wait another 20-30 minutes and I'll come back to you guys for another run at all the aroma and the taste and all that and final thoughts about it, and then I'll go score it. So I will see you guys in a blink of an eye. And we're back, just like I said, blink of an eye. So it's been about 30 minutes. We are back on tasting Mr. Kevin Clements' taste of mead here. So it's the Peach Mead that's still brilliantly clear. Absolutely clear on that. So let's give it another aroma test. Excuse me. Still getting over this bubonic plague that I've had for the last week and a half or so. So now I'm starting to get a little bit more of the honey aromas. I still want to say it's wildflower. I am getting just a very little bit of the green peaches, but it's not like it was when I first pulled it out of the fridge. So yeah, let's give it another taste here and we'll see what it's all about again. So cheers again, everybody. Cheers again, Kevin. Thank you very much for being in the challenge this year. Okay. I know what that astringent flavor is now. But I did get like caramel in that mouth. Yeah, just a little bit of like a caramel. Like if you were to, I don't know, take the peaches and put some caramel sauce over them, that kind of caramel. I don't, the peach flavor is very, very faint in there until after you've swallowed, and then you get it like in the back of your mouth. A little bit of that green. Gotta rest my arm up there. Holy cow! You guys have been putting on a lot of weight. So yeah, the green peaches. With what tastes wildflower like honey. I do get a little bit of floweriness, which I'm finding with the peaches, even the one that I did, you get a little bit of that flower. Gary's had a lot of that, but then he used the cherry blossoms in it. So yeah, this is quite pleasant. The astringent that I've been getting. Reminds me of two things. One, when you bite into a peach pit, you get a astringent bitter flavor when you do that, and don't do that because those things are actually poisonous. So there's a little bit of that, and then a little bit of, when I have fermented a mead at a temperature that's a bit too high, you get a little bit of a high fusel astringency, because the higher the temperature creates the fusel alcohols, which is an off flavor from that. So moving forward, try to keep the temperatures down a little bit lower when fermenting. I don't know what yeast you use. I don't know what temperatures you ferment at, but that's the flavors that I'm getting. And again, I don't know what kind of peaches, if you used fresh or pureed or peach jam or what have you. But if you're using fresh, then try to make sure you get all the stone out of it to make sure you don't get that stone flavor in there. Although the almond flavor would be okay that you get from that, but it's more of the outside as opposed to the actual nut inside that has the almond flavors, which is actually cyanide, which is why it's bad for you. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, it's a nice mead. Needs just a little bit of work, Kev. Yeah, I think your next peach mead would be pretty amazing. I know your blueberry one is pretty dang good. So yeah, and with that, everybody, this will be concluding this mead review. So cheers, everybody. Once again, Kevin, thank you very much for being on the challenge here. And remember, everybody, life is too short to drink cheap mead. Cheers, everybody.